Hey everybody, what's going on? My name's Chase from Heroic Power Entertainment, and this is the Flash Season 3, Episode 6 review. Let's get right into it. I'm going to go ahead and give a spoiler alert for the episode, so if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it and then come back to this video. As they open up the episode, they're treating it almost like it's Wally's show now, saying the opening lines that Barry always does, that he's the fastest man alive, and pretty much the opening credits and everything that has happened. And he's just really enjoying being the guardian angel of Central City and just having a great time being the hero, which is always nice. But then he wakes up from the dream and tells Joe about it, and Joe tries to explain to him that all these things that are happening to you have happened to other people like Magenta and all the other people that Alchemy have brought back, which have ended up in jail or dead. Since Wally's having such a hard time coming to grasp this concept that he might die or get put in prison because he's turned into a completely different person, Barry ends up having to come clean to Wally and Iris about their lives in Flashpoint and about how it was just them two on a team taking on the world and all the problems in Central City. And the villain of this episode is Shade. And basically, in the comics, I think it works a little bit differently, but they're trying to give a more scientific explanation for it. So basically what he does is vibrate, almost like Barry does to phase through things, but to give himself the appearance of a shadow. Harrison Wells, or HR, actually gives him the name because he says that there was actually a metahuman on his Earth that did the same thing. And moving on to Caitlin, she finally comes out to Cisco saying that she does have the Killer Frost powers, and she wants him to vibe her and see if she becomes the monster that was on Earth too. And he does find out that she eventually will turn. That's what he sees in the vibe, and they are fighting between each other, and he has no idea why. So he basically tells her that, no, you're fine, we're gonna be alright, it's gonna be okay. And he does end up telling her that she does become Killer Frost, and she's all down and she's starting to think that she's gonna have to leave in order to not hurt anyone on Team Flash. The great thing is, though, that they're in the next episode, episode 7, they're going to flesh out the Killer Frost character and show you which direction they're actually going to be taking with her. So that'll be good to actually finally know whether or not she's going to leave or stay, or if she's going to completely transform, or what else she can do. Joe and Cecile finally go out on a date, which is nice because we find out that she actually has a daughter that is around the same age as Wally. Now, it's not specifically said how old she is, but it's probably going to be around Wally's age. 18, I think, is the set age. But we don't really know if she's a metahuman. We don't really know if she's any sort of abnormal, but they're making Cecile a big character on the TV show, so it looks like she's going to stick around for a while, which so far looks pretty good to me. So Barry, Joe, and Wally all decide to capture Alchemy instead of letting Wally get the powers, because Wally finally understands what's going on. So they team up and go to Alchemy's little evil lair, and they start taking out his followers and handcuffing them and putting them out of commission. And they actually get Alchemy to drop the stone, and they start arresting them. And then all of a sudden, this blue lightning comes flowing through, undoing the handcuffs they put on and smacking around the police officers that they brought into the lair, and almost takes Barry out completely. And he starts following the blue lightning, and we figure out that it is Savitar. And Savitar doesn't really look anything like he does from the comics. He looks more like Megatron and Godspeed decided to have a baby. But he looks really good. I think they were going for a more menacing looking version of Zoom, and they definitely succeeded in that. And the final thing that happens in the episode is Wally is getting a message from the stone, I guess it's Alchemy, saying, "Take back what's yours, you know you want this." And he picks up the Philosopher's Stone, and he turns into the big chrysalis cocoon-esque type thing that is starting the transformation into the new, his old timeline from Flashpoint. And whether or not he's going to be good or bad, we don't know yet, because that's where the episode ends off. But overall, I really loved this episode. Definitely a 10 out of 10 in my book. So yeah, guys, this is Chase from Heroic Power Entertainment. I'll see you next time. Later.
Hey everyone, Joe here. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe so you can get notified when we upload a review, podcast, or other video. If you'd like, you can follow the channel at Heroic Power ENT on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can catch Chase at Chase.Galleon1 and me at Captain JSSG on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And for Heroic Power Entertainment, see you next time.